G'day all, working off an airstrip on the west coast, central North Island. I'll talk you through one load. Just coming around on short finals now. You can see it's a nice all-weather airstrip, even though I'm actually going to be landing beside it. May look a little bit fast landing, and it is because there's a tailwind we've got there. You'll see coming up on the right side of the screen there is the windsock showing that, the wind blowing there. But that's good, it means we've got a headwind for takeoff. Spinning around there, lining up on the strip, making sure I'm clear of the truck. Open our lid for the fert to come in. Brake set, flap set, hopper door closed, power idle, up the clicker, clear the logs, set the trim, check the gauges, and wait for the load to drop in. Easiest way to tell that is you'll feel the back end drop just like that there, and I know that the truck is just about done. Fuel into flight idle, brakes are off, close the lid, truck's out the way, stir the porridge and advance the power through to take off settings. Glance our gauges, make sure T's and P's are in the green, check our prop, fuel, flaps, hands on the dump. And typically we'd raise the flaps once we're airborne, clean ourselves up, but this particular airstrip is quite a sharp turn that I'm doing, and this aircraft turns a lot better with a couple of notches of flap, around about 85-90 knots. But as soon as I'm levelling out, you can see I'll raise those flaps, and 90 knots is my designated airspeed, I'm not going below. Bring the power back to max continuous. Once I'm over the saddle, I'll lower that nose and start lining up on the block. You'll see I've highlighted those numbers there from the light bar. And that's my GPS guidance that tells me how far off my sowing run I am. The letter R or L tells me which side the sowing line is currently on, and the number is how many metres to that side. There we go, we're lining up, left hand's on the money handle. Once we come into the block, you'll see right there, opening and closing again, just shutting off for that batch. As is standard, shut off for houses, scrub, boundary fences or any other areas you know to avoid. And now I just fly the line. I'll check my mirrors, make sure it's flowing, fert's flowing nicely. Other than that, maybe sneak a peek at that nice view of the coast, crack a day. Shut off nice and early before the house and then start our turn on to the next run. This is quite an aggressive turn. That's not normal. I'm just taking another look at the fences around this house so I know what to expect on my next few runs. Lining back up here on my next run. You can see I'll start looking out to the side just for visual reference when to open the hopper doors there, and the same to close them. And I'll keep doing that all the way across the top here. You see there's quite a bit of bush around. You'll shortly see the camera starting to show you just there. That's the hopper lid flapping, which it does when the load's nearly empty. Not all planes do this, that's just a funny quirk this one has. That's the end of the run there, my load's empty, so we will head on back. Above my right hand you can see a green light there, that's for the hydraulic system. Green is go, it means it's going. There's also a blue light that goes on when the doors are operated, and a red light that happens when the accumulator is being dumped, or if you've dumped the load. So now we're coming up on a downwind there, about to turn a base final. We'll wash a lot of our airspeed off in our turn. It's essentially the same as any normal approach, only we're a lot lower and it's a lot more abbreviated. But all the checks, everything else is the same. And lining up here, levelling off, flaring. Once we're on the ground, into beta. Fuel goes into ground idle, and another quick glance of the windsock. Still the same, tailwind landing, headwind takeoff. Spin around, line up, clear of the truck. Open the lid. Brake set, flap set, hopper, power, yada yada yada. You get the idea. Same as last time. Same as every time. Have yourself a drink. You've earned it. Pat yourself on the back. Go do it all again. Rinse, wash, repeat. And that is us. Thanks for watching. Hurry.